Sir, I am Vikarsan from district Hafsabad. My family occupation is related to agriculture. I completed my bachelor's in mechanical engineering from UD Texla in 2022. My hobbies, as far as my hobbies are concerned, I like watching movies and watching cricket. Also, I like reading books. Moreover, as far as my passion to join civil services is concerned, I aimed to join civil service from when I was at my sixth grade. So I put my all effort to join civil service, and in 2020.
Despite having rural background, why do you crave for CSS since class 6?
Sir, actually, I am from middle class family, so I have witnessed some inequalities within society and within my family.
How can you make it gender equality possible through CSV
Sir,
office?
actually, the main issue in Pakistan is everything is available, laws are available, but the issue is that the implementation is quite difficult. So I can put my all effort to implement the government policies and eliminate the inequalities within the society as far as possible.
But that is not the duty of an assistant commissioner what you are aspiring to be.
Sir, assistant commissioner duty, I think, is
What are
that
the
it,
duties of assistant commissioner?
sir, its duty is main concern to implement the policies of government.
It's or his.
His, sir, sorry, sir.
Hmm.
His duty is to implement the policies of provincial government or federal government at a local level.
Hmm.
He is a representative of government at a district level,
Hmm.
tehsil level.
Hmm.
Also, he performs several functions which are empowered by the deputy commissioner and the chief minister of the concerned districts. He is also the collector of revenue, assistant collector of revenue, and acts and dispose of the issues related to the revenue services. Moreover, he acts as a coordinator between different departments in a tehsil so that proper functioning of institutions and working easily can be done. Moreover,
Suppose there is a mob procession and the mob is violating the laws, and then what are the legal rights of an AC or DC to cope with it apart from conversational dialogue?
Sir, the main function of the AC and RDC is to maintain the law and order situation of a district or a tehsil.
What legal right action do you take?
Sir, he can use a force if there is a violation of laws and there is a violent protest. He
Which
can,
law? You should mention that law.
okay,
That
sir.
I will implement that law. If it is violated, then I will use this next action. And
Yes,
that
sir.
law is 144B. Implication of 144B. जब वो आपसे ये पूछेंगे
One
पैनलिस्ट के
for
ऊपर
per.
what is your legal right,
Yes,
तो
sir.
फिर वहां आपने मेंशन करना है कि अब फर्स्ट डायलॉग्स एंड देन इफ डायलॉग्स आर deadlocked, then I move to act to imply 144B as my legal right,
One
so that to curb the situation accordingly. इस
accordingly.
तरह
Yes,
करके
sir.
आपने उसको बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंटली हैंडल करना है.
Okay, sir.
This is a very important question.
Okay, sir. Inshallah, I go.
So, who is your favorite philosopher in political science?
Sir, my philosopher
Or
in
should we
polit.
talk something about engineering?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Sure, sir. I am confident, sir.
Okay. What is second law of thermodynamics?
Yes, sir. Second law of thermodynamics, it says that energy cannot be transferred from low cold reservoir to hot reservoir without any force. It can be done only with the third medium, which is usually in different applications.
Can you tell the operation of boiler?
Yes, sir. Sir, boiler actually its main function is to produce the steam. So boiler can be ignited by several materials like oil, burning gas, RLNG, any type of material can be used to ignite it. It has different particles. Sometimes it has safety valve to control the pressure so that bursting could be prevented. Also, it has main pressure valve to maintain how
Why
much.
do boilers burst in our country in many industries? We hear that boiler
Sir,
burst.
Sir, the main issue which I witnessed during my internship, it was that sometimes pressure relief valve is not working properly, and it shows error in the reading. So we cannot judge the correct reading. Therefore, the boiler bursts. Major reason is that the boiler is used without care. It is not cared so much, and it is considered
Okay.
a.
So, what else you studied in mechanical? You studied a lot of things in mechanical engineering.
Yes, sir. I think I covered 42 subjects.
42 subjects.
Yes, sir.
Which was your favorite among them?
Sir, my favorite was renewable energy, and my final project was on renewable energy.
Renewable energy.
Yes, sir.
What are renewable energy sources?
Sir, renewable energy sources are those sources which cannot be depleted and can be utilized at very low cost.
Do you think coal thermal plant is a good option for us while the rest of the developed countries have abandoned this
No, sir.
and we have adopted it?
No, sir. It is not. It is a short-term solution, sir. So we have, although we have a reservoir
What
of.
is the best renewable source of energy for us, the country like Pakistan?
Sir, no, it is as far as the short-term plans are concerned, RLNG is the best plan for Pakistan. But government and other world is trying to shift energy from non-renewable sources to renewable source. Solar is the long-term best system for our energy needs.
How we can make cheap solar energy?
Sir, the main we can make cheap solar energy if we produce solar energy in our country. So
We are flooded with sun. We are one of the best countries which have all the seasons, and particularly
yes,
summer.
sir, but
We have
there is
long
a
summers. We can even export energy, solar energy.
yes, sir,
And
we
why
can.
we fail to cope with this?
Sir, actually, reason that the government not is not trying to shift the energy from non-renewable to renewable. Actually, it is a long-term project. It needs a hefty investment. So, government wants short-term plans that suits them politically. Therefore, it is necessary to invest in long-term plans so that it can be beneficial for our country.
Which country makes energy from wind energy most in all over the world? Which country is famous for wind energy users?
Sorry, sir.
Holland. Holland makes most of wind energy.
Hold on a sec.
Okay, so now we shift to this one. Which political philosopher you like?
Sir, I like the most Machiavelli.
Machiavelli.
Yes, sir.
What is Machiavellism, his concept, and what did he write, and what was the allegory or the person, the king behind this motif?
Sir, actually, Machiavelli, as far as I studied, he was a realist thinker and studied the politics in a realistic way. So he didn't make any hypothetical philosophy like Aristotle and Plato. He justified the acts of a king, which he should do to to protect its nation and its kingship. So he provided different methods. He said that the king may be endangered from many issues, many persons, many issues, many.
What was his philosophy of lion and fox concept?
Sir, he says that king should be a lion and a fox at the same time. He should not have one property. He should both
Why a
have.
king should be behaving like lion and what qualities make him vulpine or fox?
Sir, the as far as I can study is that he can be a lion when he has a enemy to its state, and he can be a fox when he is going to make compromises and make agreements.
Throw some light upon the history and the present scenario of Israel Palestine issue.
Sir, actually, the issue starts when British has a colonial rights over the Palestine state, which was known as Palestine state. No concept of Israel was there. Israel was there.
What
In,
was that declaration called?
sir, declaration, Balfour Declaration, it was called Balfour
When it
Declaration.
happened?
1948, sir. Or 1947, sir?
17. After World War One or during World War, the end of World War One.
Yes, sir. The countries were lands were divided
Hmm.
among the winners. Yes, sir. In 1948, British rule ended. British handed over the Israel state to he did a agreement with a member of Rothschild's family to whom Israel state was birthed. In 1948, there was a war between some Israel and Israel state and Palestine authorities, which was won by Israel, and many areas were occupied by Israel. And um, this conflict was continued until 1967 when the Six-Day Arab-Israel war was found, and second time Israel won the war and captured many of the areas. like Golan Heights from Jordan.
How many wars were fought between Israel and Palestine officially?
Sir, there are three major wars. Two intifadas have been fought between which Israel called the catastrophe.
It is catastrophe, not catastrophe.
Catastrophe. Sir.
What are the years, if not date?
Sir, one was started in 1987. Second was started in 2001. Before that, it was a 1967 war, and then it was a 1948 war.
Hmm.
And nowadays, Hamas attacked the Israel, and in retaliation, Israel is now attacking till now.
When was Hamas formed?
Hamas was formed in 1988, then 87.
Who was Yasser Arafat?
Yasser Arafat was the leader of PLO, People Liberation, Palestine Liberation Organization.
Palestine Labor.
Yes, sir.
When did he die?
Sir, I can.
Why Israel wants to dominate the area? What is their intention? Being Jews, what are the philosophy used?
Sir, the philosophy for Jews is that this whole entire land is belongs to Jews. They argue that 2000 years ago, 2000 years ago, this land was belonged to Jews, and the it was converted by. Sir, I can answer it properly, sir.
This is called the Valley of Canaan, which means the Blessed One. So Jews consider themselves to be the Blessed One because in Quran you might have you heard that in Bani Israel they are called Bani Israel.
Yes, sir.
Many blessings
Prophets
of Allah
are-
was on them, just like manna from heaven and other things. So they consider themselves to be the chosen one.
Yes, sir.
That is why they consider the other Muslims and Christians as infidels.
Yes, sir.
Or that's why they want to dominate the world and they want to restore the dome of Solomon, that temple of Solomon.